Every time you take a clean shot to the head, your brain's energy levels drop instantly. ADP crashes, neurons fire uncontrollably, and your brain enters what scientists call an energy crisis. But what if one of the simplest, safest, and most researched supplements on the planet could raise your brain's energy reserves before the hit even lands? Today we're talking about creatine, not the gym myth, but the real science behind one of the most powerful tools a combat athlete can use. Let's start with the fundamental biochemistry. Your body's universal currency for any immediate, explosive movement is a molecule called ADP, adenosine triphosphate. Think of ADP as a fully charged battery. When your muscle needs to contract with max force, throwing a cross, shooting a takedown, exploding for a throw, it spins that battery, which becomes discharged. The problem? Your muscles store only enough ADP for about 2 to 3 seconds of all-out effort. Creatine. You've heard of it. You probably have friends who take it. But most people think of it as just a muscle builder or a pump supplement. For fighters, MMA athletes, boxers, wrestlers, and grapplers, that's only half the story, and frankly, the less interesting half. Creatine is a naturally occurring compound stored in your muscles and in your brain as phosphocreatine. Its primary job is to rapidly regenerate ADP, the molecule that fuels every explosive movement your body makes and every neural signal your brain sends. When your creatine stores are higher, your body has a bigger reservoir of instant energy available at all times. For combat athletes, this is a game changer. In striking, grappling, wrestling, and MMA, every movement is high intensity. Punches, takedowns, sprawls, scrambles, and explosive transitions. All of these rely heavily on the ADP energy system. By increasing your phosphocreatine stores, creatine allows you to produce more power, more speed, and more force. It also increases your total training volume, letting you perform more reps, more rounds, and more high-intensity intervals before fatigue shuts you down. Creatine also improves your recovery between explosive bursts. Combat sports are not steady-state activities. They are constant cycles of high-intensity effort followed by brief micro-recoveries. Creatine accelerates phosphocreatine regeneration, helping you recover faster between those bursts so you can maintain performance longer. It decreases central fatigue, improves muscular endurance, and enhances intracellular hydration, which supports muscle function, thermoregulation, and overall cellular resilience during long, brutal training sessions. But the most underrated benefit, the one almost no fighters talk about, is what creatine does for the brain. Your brain is one of the largest consumers of creatine in your entire body. It relies on creatine to maintain energy stability during cognitive stress, high-level decision-making, and especially during physical impacts. When your head takes a blow, neurons immediately lose ADP, inflammation rises, and the brain struggles to maintain ionic balance. This creates the vulnerable state known as the post-impact energy crisis. Creatine may help reduce the severity of this energy crash. By increasing brain phosphocreatine levels, creatine helps neurons restore ADP faster, stabilize cell membranes, reduce oxidative stress, and support mitochondrial function. Multiple animal studies have shown creatine can reduce the severity of brain injury by over 20% in certain models. Human research shows improved cognitive resilience, better neurological recovery, and enhanced mental performance under fatigue. To be clear, creatine does not prevent concussions. It is not protective gear, but it may help support the brain's energy systems, making it more resilient to stress and potentially better able to recover from the metabolic chaos caused by impact. In a sport where your brain is constantly under threat, this matters. Using creatine correctly is simple. The best form is creatine monohydrate. The ideal dose is 3 to 5 grams per day. You do not need a loading phase, and timing doesn't matter. What matters is consistency. With daily supplementation, your muscles and your brain reach full saturation within 3 to 4 weeks. Creatine is one of the most researched, safest, and most effective supplements ever studied. For fighters, the benefits are undeniable. More power, more strength, greater endurance, faster recovery, improved hydration, and potentially better brain resilience. In a sport where every advantage matters, and where your body and your brain are constantly pushed to the limit, Creatine is not just helpful. It's essential. Take your training seriously, protect your performance, and protect your brain. You only get one. If this video helped you understand creatine on a deeper level, make sure you subscribe, share this with a teammate, and join me in spreading information that actually makes fighters safer and stronger.